Overtrading, the silent addiction that ruins more trading accounts than bad strategies ever will. It doesn't happen overnight. It starts small. A few extra trades after a win, a quick scalp after a loss. And before you know it, you've spent the whole day clicking buttons, chasing setups that barely exist. You tell yourself you're just being active, staying sharp. But deep down, you know what's really happening. You're not trading the market anymore. You're trading your emotions. That's overtrading. And it's one of the most dangerous traps a trader can fall into. Most traders think they're addicted to trading profits, but what they're really addicted to is the feeling, the excitement, the rush, the constant stimulation that comes from watching candles move up and down. The market becomes like a casino, always open, always tempting. And every time you click that buy or sell button, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical responsible for addictive behavior. That's why overtrading feels good in the moment, but destructive afterward. It's not about making money, it's about feeding that emotional high. And like any addiction, the more you feed it, the worse it gets. You start taking trades outside your plan. You stop checking higher time frames. You lower your standards for what counts as a setup, and slowly, your discipline fades. You might tell yourself, I'm just trying to catch more opportunities. But in truth, you're reacting to fear, the fear of missing out. Overtrading is the symptom of deeper emotions, greed, impatience, and insecurity. When you don't trust your edge, you start forcing results. When you can't sit still, you start chasing movement. And when you chase movement, the market punishes you. That's why professional traders focus on quality, not quantity. They know that trading less, but better, is the real path to consistency. Let's break this down. Reason 1, you're trading boredom, not opportunity. Markets don't move all the time, but the need for constant action makes traders force setups where there are none. So they enter early, exit late, and call it experience. But what it really is emotional impatience disguised as activity. Reason 2, you're seeking control. When you lose, you want to get back what the market took. When you win, you want to maximize the moment. That constant push and pull is an emotional loop that leads straight to burnout. Reason 3, you've tied your identity to trading. When your self-worth depends on being in the market, you feel lost when you're not trading. So you trade to feel alive, not because the market demands it, but because your ego does. The solution starts with awareness. You can't fix overtrading if you don't see it happening. Here's how professionals avoid the trap. Step 1. Define your daily limit. Set a fixed number of trades you'll take per day, and stick to it. If you hit that number, stop. Walk away. No, just one more. Step 2. Create a waiting rule. Before every new trade, wait at least 15 minutes. During that time, analyze your motive. Are you taking this trade because it's valid, or because you're emotional? Step 3. Journal your triggers. Notice when you feel the urge to trade outside your plan. Is it after a loss, after a win, during quiet markets? Pattern awareness is the first step to emotional control. Step 4. Accept that doing nothing is a skill. Sitting on your hands is often the hardest part of trading, but it is also the most profitable. Inaction, when done intentionally, is still a decision. Here's the truth. The best traders aren't always in a trade. They're patient. They wait for setups that align perfectly with their edge. They understand that the less they trade, the more they keep. Overtrading isn't a problem with your system. It's a problem with your psychology. It's your inability to handle stillness. The irony is that trading less feels uncomfortable at first. You feel like you're missing out. But over time, that quiet discipline becomes your greatest weapon. Because when you stop overtrading, 3 things happen. Your win rate improves, your focus sharpens, and your account finally starts to grow consistently. So the next time you feel the urge to just take one more trade, stop. Ask yourself, Is this a high probability setup or an emotional reaction? Trading isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things at the right time. Remember, your goal isn't to be active. Your goal is to be effective. Because in the end, the traders who make it aren't the ones who trade the most. They're the ones who know when not to trade. That's the difference between chasing the market and mastering it. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Trading involves risk. Always follow your plan and trade responsibly.